Hi girls, so it's been a while since I've created a video, let alone a hair tutorial. So today I have this look for you. It's a simple French braid with a side bun, and I've added a cute little flower clip in to make it a little more fancier. And if you want to learn how I did this, just keep watching. Okay, so my hair is a hot mess today, but never mind that. How you're going to start out is you're going to take a section of hair. I'm going to do this bun to the right side of my head, so I'm going to take a section to the right because that's the way that my bangs are sweeping. But if you have them to the left, or if you have a way that you prefer, you can do that. But I'm going to take a section from the right, and it's about 1 to 2 inches. And just to mention this, guys, I'm kind of going to be looking this way at my mirror, so don't mind me. And you can take the rest of the hair and tie it around so that it's not in your way. Now, there's 2 ways that you could start this. You can just normally braid your hair, or you can French braid your hair. Both ways look really cute, but it's up to you which one you want to do and what your braiding abilities are. So if you were just going to normal braid it, you want to take your hair for either braid and swipe it in a backwards direction when you're braiding. You don't really want to braid, like our natural tendency is to braid straight down, but you don't really want to do that, because if you're gonna braid straight down and then you decide to take the braid and tie it backwards in the bun, you're gonna get all kinds of like messiness, and it's just, it doesn't really work. I've tried it. So if you're gonna normal braid, you're just gonna take your hair and start with your hair in that direction and just separate it in 3 sections. And you could just start doing that. And this is pretty basic, I think. Anybody can really do this. I'm going to show you guys the French braided version as well. And I'm not like a master French braider, but, you know, I'm passable, I guess is the word. I'm okay. I'm alright at it. So if you were going to normal braid your hair, you would just do it like this, and then you would secure it with an elastic. So for the French braid, I've added a little bit more hair. This looks now about maybe like 3 inches or so, because I'm finding that the amount of hair it took for the other braid, the French braid just requires so much more. So I'm going to take my comb just to kind of guide it and pick out a front section to start the braid with. And I'm now going to separate that into 3 sections, and this is just a normal French braid, so it's really not that hard. So I'm going to start like I'm normally braiding and just cross one over the other, and now I'm going to add a piece to the front, cross it over, add a piece to the back and cross it over. And I'm just going to keep doing that all the way down until all of the hair has been used up. And hopefully you guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm doing. I'm sorry if it's not really that clear, but I think you guys get the idea. And now it's all up to you. If you want a thicker braid, you know, just start with more hair in the beginning. If you like your braids tiny, you know, start with the tinier one. This is really a lot, you know, you guys can do whatever you want. It's really open to you. And I'm just going to keep going once I've used most of the hair. I'm just going to normal braid for a little bit. And I'm going to try to decide where I want my bun to be. See, this is what I was talking about, guys. If you don't go as far back as you want, I'm going to have to bobby pin this. See how it's kind of like sticking out a little bit right there? I'm just going to bobby pin that, but it's not really a huge deal. And I'm going to stop my braid right about here. And I have, if you can see, this teeny tiny elastic that I'm going to tie it with. Use my teeth. Real flattering. And just tie that up. And so this is the first part. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've taken a couple of bobby pins just to fix the situation a little bit, and I put them over here and I laid the braid flat against my head, and I kind of put it in the position of where I want it to be when I start the bun. So this will work out as well. Now I'm going to take the rest of my hair out and I'm going to tie it all together. Now I want my bun, to be on the side of my face, a little bit like next to my ear. So I'm going to start this by taking the hair and just kind of twisting it around my finger. And now what I'm going to do, hopefully you can see this, is just keep twisting it around my finger and just making a bun. Take my elastic, secure that on. And here we've got our bun. Now, as you notice, it's kind of like sticking away from my face. So what I'm going to go ahead and do for you guys is put in some bobby pins, and I'll be right back to show you how that turns out. So here's the almost finished look. Here's your braid, and then you've got your bun in the back, and as you can see, I've got it pretty tightly wound up, and it's pretty close to my head now that I've added the bobby pins. They all match my hair color, so they're pretty well blended in. And I think that if you wanted to just spice this up a little more or make it look a little fancy, if you had any clips, like I have this flower clip, or if you had any like bows, you could add those in. And I would stick it right about here in between the braid and the bun. And I think that that just looks really pretty. And maybe if you want to make it, you know, a little more, you know, elegant or whatever, this would look really pretty. I could kind of see this, you know, with like a sundress for like a little more dressier now that the spring is here. But you could definitely wear this look to school. I've worn it to school. You could wear it out with your friends. Whatever you want. I think it's really wearable and it's really adorable and so easy to do. It only takes a couple of minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you liked it. Bye.